UFC welterweights. Yeah, I think Joaquin Buckley is contender. Contender. I don't think I see Buckley fight. I've seen Buckley fight. I don't think I put him in the top 10, man. I don't think I put him in the top 10. His wins aren't aging that well either. Obviously Kobe hasn't fought in forever, and freaking Luke's been looking like shit as per usual, and Wonder Boy didn't look so great in his last fight either. He looked great, but he's Wonder Boy Thompson. His striking's always going to look clean. Compare him to himself. He looks old. He looks slow. Still rank caliber, though. Nah. I'm sorry. I don't know. He's 40 years old, and there's so many people that I would pick to beat him. I don't think he's not a ranked caliber fighter anymore, but he is pretty good still. Now, Buckley, as I said, he's a contender, but he's not top 10 level, I don't think. The way that this guy was throwing shots against freaking Usman, oh my gosh, it looked terrible. Luke, he's pretty decent. He's pretty decent still. What was it? Temba Garimbo? That was really nice, man. That was really nice stuff, and I also think that MVP is a contender. I don't know who I pick between these two, honestly. Like Buckley, I've seen that he's a dumb fighter. I do trust that he would try and take down MVP and beat him up on the ground. You know what? Yeah, I do. I do know who would win. I think Buckley would destroy him on the ground. I don't know, but some of these MMA fighters are just dumb. Like with MVP, dude, take him down. Grapple him. Please grapple him. That's all you got to do, and he's not that great there. But he is a contender. He's not that great in the grappling, but his striking is elite. And he causes issues for a lot of people, man. I really think it does. I think Carlos Prates, he's between here. It's hard to tell. But I think he's about here. And I think Mr. Corkscrew Punches is a top contender. Between Michael Morales and Carlos Prates, I'd probably pick Michael Morales. I think Carlos Prates, I think these fighting nerds, the thing that these guys do is that, they're not, super well-rounded, man. They are well-rounded in a sense, but, they're, kind of decent everywhere. They're not really that smart, but what they're good at, they're really good. They are elite. They have elite finishing instincts, right? These guys are elite knockout artists, elite finishers. But, outside of Kyle's a little different. He's just, a pretty well-rounded fighter. Gene is literally just dangerous everywhere. But Hoofy and Prates are kind of in the same boat. They're elite finishers, but, they don't land that shot on you. You don't know. Who knows, right? I don't think that 8 times out of 10 Hoofy's going to finish. Hoofy's going to beat Fiziev. I think maybe 5 times out of 10, Hoofy beats Fiziev. I don't put that much stock in Hoofy just because he's a clean, slick striker with knockout power. Same with Prates. But he's still top 10 caliber. Morales is different. The way this guy turns over his punches is honestly insane. I know Sean Brady, always looks kind of shitty on the feet, but he literally made him look like a child. It was crazy. It was crazy. He rendered him useless in a fight. Damn. Oh my gosh, what am I doing? Kevin Holland. I hate to say it, he's still ranked caliber, man. Well, the more I do these tier lists, the more it's these divisions aren't that great. But yeah, ranked caliber. I'll put Kevin Holland. I do think he's a ranked caliber guy. And I think he got robbed in his last fight. I think he arguably has gotten robbed twice in a row. Well, not twice in a row, but I think he arguably beat D-Rod, and I think he beat Mallet. I think yes, I did pick him to win both those fights. I didn't think they would be that close, but I do think that they were kind of clear. Or one of them was close but clear, and the other is close and arguable. Neil Magny, I still think Neil Magny is right around here. I don't think he's ranked caliber anymore. I don't think he's ever going to be seen in the rankings ever again. But I do think he's still pretty solid. And you do have to be ranked caliber or at least pretty good to beat him. And that Yaroslav Amosov guy, from regional organizations, from like some Russian organization or Kazakhstani, whatever the fuck. Is it? Or Ukrainian, I think he is. I don't know what organization he's from, but either way. I mean, he made his UFC debut against Magny and, subbed him and looked great. Fantastic. Submitting Magny. You have to be. Like, look at the guy. I know Magny's been submitted quite a bit. He's been submitted like 5 times in the UFC, but look at the guys who are submitting him. They're all ranked caliber. Rafael dos Sanchez. I don't know, this guy's weird. He'd, like, drop Gamrot. I'm pretty sure. That's insane. He did that. Man, Gamrot's defense is fucking garbage. Man, Gamrot, dude, I like Gamrot, but, like, sometimes I think, man, Gamrot's such a fraud sometimes. No wonder Charles choked him the fuck out. I was picking Gamrot to beat Charles. That was such a bad pick of mine. That was terrible. But yeah, I think freaking. Why? I don't care. Anyways, I think Dos Santos is still good. No, I can't say that confidently. I think he's still decent, but not that decent. And man, I mean, oh my gosh, that Jeff Neal fight. This hurts. Just hurts. But I still think he's decent. I still do think he's kind of decent. And I think, let's move on to Michael Chiesa. Somehow they ranked this guy for no reason, but I'll put him like right here. This guy's losing to like Max Griffin and shit. Or no, did he beat? I don't remember. And he's coming off a loss, isn't he, to like Max Griffin or some shit? Let's look at that. Tapology, UFC, welterweights. They're teaching I don't care. I like the video, dude. Don't hate me. What the hell is this? What the hell is that? Why is Gary ranked the number 1 UFC welterweight over Jack and Makhachev? What? Why is Buckley over Usman? What is going on with this? Is this recent? So I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Shut the fuck up. What was I doing? Oh, Michael Chiesa. Still got him on here. Still got that boy on here. I don't know, man. There we go. Who did he last lose to? He's coming off a win over Max. Yeah. Okay, he beat Max Griffin. I don't know why I thought he'd lose. His last loss was to Kevin Holland. Okay. He's on 1 streak. He just hasn't fought in a minute. I don't know. He's not really inactive. I watch UFC all the time, so it's. He's beating Court McGee. I mean, I can't put him in rank caliber because he's losing to any of those guys, but he's good. He's pretty good. Between him and Luque, I don't know. I'll put Luque over him. I think. Yeah. I don't put any stock in Chiesa at all. Renat Facardino, they cut him for some reason. I don't know why they did that. They're weird for that. But he's good. He is pretty good. I don't understand why he got cut. This guy's he's not even boring. He's not even boring. So there's literally like no boring argument. There's no, he's boring argument. No, it's just, he's from that area. So, I don't like that argument either. So, because I don't think the UFC thinks like that. They don't think like that portion of the fan base. It's like, oh, well, people from that area are just boring. They tend to be boring, which they do, kind of, but it's not really that big of a margin of people from that area that are in the sport. I really don't think. I think it's like half that are boring, that are from, those mountainous regions, the Caucasus. I have to keep adding on things so you know what I'm talking about. I think Usman's top 10 still. He's top 10 or caliber. Yeah, as I said, I don't think Buckley is. But I think Usman is. And I think, yeah, it's a good spot for him. Good spot for him. He's kind of washed, but not really that washed. I mean, he's obviously not in his prime. He's old, he's like 38, 39, whatever. But he's still top 10. And, I mean, I could see... I don't know. I'd pick Proctors in that matchup, but that would honestly be a good matchup. Not gonna lie. Man, I can't wait to get to Leon. That dude's so fucking washed. Oh my gosh. He's been looking like dog shit. Nicholas Dalby. I mean, it's Nicholas Dalby, guys. Dude, the commentators glaze him so much for no reason. Just because of his weird breathing tactic. I don't understand why he deserves to get glazed from that. Why is Andreas Gustaf? Man, those Tapology rankings are mind-boggling. That Randy Brown. Yeah. Let's be honest. Right, wait, hold on. Why is my brain, okay. Let me think. He got robbed by Brian Battle, right? Why can I not remember what happened? Yeah, he got robbed by Brian Battle. And, he also just got KO'd by Ismail Bonfim. But, it's all good. He's still ranked caliber, I think. Still need to beat a lot of guys. I think a Kevin Holland will beat him. Maybe. I don't know. It's Kevin Holland. He's unreliable. So, I'll do that. And I'm going to do this. I don't care. I think Kevin won the fight. But he's still ranked caliber. D-Rod is. I think the Leech in 2026. I'll put him right there. He's decent. Yeah. He can be decent. Like, low decent. Muslim Salikov. This guy's fucking weird, 1 minute he's chinning, good old roided up back knee Carlos Leal. Then he's getting KO'd by freaking Uros Medic. So, I don't understand this guy's career trajectory, but he's pretty good. It can crack you. You can also crack him. He could crack or get cracked type of fighter. A lot of decent fighters. The thing about this is they're not really going to show a lot of shit fighters, are they? And the thing is, I'm not going to... Because the fighters are shit, even when they show the fighters that are shit, I'm not really going to recognize them because they're shit. I think Ponzi's pretty good. I think Ponzi's about right here. I think that Max Griffin... Meh. Shavkat. Just going to put you here. If he ever came back, not top contender. Sorry. Shavkat the Falgari. There. Shavkat, injured as fuck. Yeah, I'm never going to be a top contender again, but he'll just stay at the top of the top 10 no matter who else I put up there. Because you can still argue top contender, but this is my own personal ranking, and he is not currently in the rankings anymore. They cut him from the rankings. Who's this? Who's this guy? I know it's not Jeremiah Wells, but I can't. For some reason, that's the first name that came to mind. Jake Matthews. This guy, Jake Matthews, I think is about, right here-ish. Right? Does this make sense? Does this make sense to put him there? I think he's pretty good. I mean, I think he beat Neil Magny. I think he fucking submitted him. So I think, as he did. But then Neil Magny also submitted him. But I don't know, between that, Neil was winning most of the fight. But at the same time, Matthews got scammed out of it. Sub, I don't know. That's a weird one, but I'm just gonna say this. Magny above him. Ismail Bonfim. I think Bonfim has proven himself. I don't think he robbed Wonderboy. I watched that fight back a couple times. I think he won. I think he's not a contender, but he is ranked caliber, and he did KO Randy Brown. That was very impressive. And Carlos Leo Backney himself, he's decent. Man, I'm gonna need to start filling this out. I'm sorry, these guys, they're just. I'm just with seeing who's in the pretty good to decent. It's like I don't know if they should be in the same tier. I think who was I on? Ismail. No, Carlos Leo. That's right, Carlos Leo. Ba ba-dum ba-dum ba-dum. Better. Carlos Leo just got fucking chinned. Wait, is that the right name? Did they have the steroided up cunt in here? I don't see him. I don't see him. I don't see him. I don't know. No, he just doesn't fucking fight. The leeching man. He's mad. I think fucking where was I at? Carlos Leo, that is his name, right? Yeah. He just got chinned by Renat, I believe. I do think he's pretty solid though. Not gonna lie. I think he's roided up, but he's pretty solid. No, not Renat. No, he chinned Renat, didn't he? I'm bugging. He just got chinned by Muslim Salikov. Got chinned by Muslim Salikov. But I do have him. I will put him above Muslim Salikov, even though he lost. I don't care. He lost to Renat and Salikov, but he beat Morona. That's his only win. Fuck. Oh wait, no, he beat Renat. That's right. I remember watching that fight. He beat Renat. He did beat Renat. Now here's where the rankings get silly. Because I have Carlos Leo at the top right now. Because I watched that fight, and that was a terrible robbery. The day I would Renat, I think he beat Renat. I think I'll put Wonderboy above Renat. I think he beat Renat. I think he got fluked by Salikov, and that was strange. But Salikov is good. He is pretty good, but I think he got fluked, and I think he'd win that fight 8 times out of 10. I mean, it's not like he beat him for 3 rounds or anything, like he did to Renat. It's like he got chinned in round 1. You know, it was good shit on Salikov, but yeah, I don't think he's a better fighter than him. Just don't. I think. Who is this? I saw this dude fight not too long ago. Temba Garimbo. He's alright. Temba Garimbo's alright. He's alright. Honestly, it feels weird to put him in that, so I'll put him. Nah. Because he's still, like, competitive with, like, really good guys. So. Temba Garimbo can go, like, right about there. Yeah, I like Temba Garimbo. I think he's good. I think he's decent. I don't think he's that good though. I'll go right. He'll go right next to the guy I got submitted by. Dodo Bird. We got Nico the Dodo Bird Price up in here, dude. He ain't shit. He's kind of fun sometimes, though. He looks like a dodo bird. He throws punches like shit. Is that Alex Morono? You ain't shit either, dude. Who is this? I know him, but I don't know him. Same with Jeremiah Wells. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Dude, what do you guys know about Jeremiah Wells? What do you know about Jeremiah Wells? What do you know about him? You don't know nothing. You don't know nothing about my boy, Jeremiah Wells, coming off of a win over Temba Garimbo, dude. He just beat Temba Garimbo, dude. But he did lose to Max Griffin. A split decision. Should have won that. He lost to Carlston. Okay. I know, questionable. He beat Court McGee, man. Questionable resume, to be fair. It's a questionable resume, but he is still good. He's still pretty good. And I rate him well enough. And I think he's getting better. I think he's improved. I think he's making improvements quickly, too. Especially what I saw in the decision with Temba Garimbo. I think he looked really good in that fight. I picked him in that fight. And I think, yeah. And that's a good placement for him. I'm seeing a bunch of shit guys, but that's Uros Meta, Trent. I'm not gonna go look it up again. That's Uros. He just KO'd him, so he can go there. If anything, I think he'd go there because Magny's only gonna get worse, right? Maybe not. Uros Meta's pretty good. Good pop. Good KO potential, good finish potential. He's a good fighter. Covington, it's pretty good. I don't think he's ranked caliber anymore. I pick everyone ranked. I don't know. Is it at the point where I pick D-Rod to beat him? I don't know. I don't think so. So I'll put him there. Is that Punelli Soriano? Get out of here, dude. He's alright, I guess. He's fine. He's decent. Is that Chitty? Pretty sure that's Chitty Njokuani. Chitty Njokuani above Ponzi. Mike Mallet, I don't think to be going close decisions like that with freaking Kevin Holland, I do think you need to be ranked caliber. I think he's ranked caliber. I think he's ranked caliber. I think he lost to Kevin Holland. I think Kevin got absolutely scammed. I think Orban Elliott is decent. I think freaking who's that? Don't remember his name, but I know he's mad. I know he's mad. I know he's mad. I don't remember his name. Charles Radke. Charles Radke is fine. Maybe I'll put him in good. Who knows? I've been a little generous. Let's see. Hey. No, because he's beating guys that are meh. He's beating the Gilbert Urbinas, the Matthew Semmelsbergers, and the Daniel Frunzas, and the... Get the fuck out. Stop. Most fighters that aren't going to be meh. Because you don't really know many meh fighters. Most fighters are decent. Most fighters you see fight are decent. So I will put Charles Radke near the bottom of decent. I don't remember his name, but I know he's kind of mad, but he's not super mad, and I know he's mad too. Is that Daniel Frunze? No, it's not, but he looks like him. Now this guy, what in the Christian Leroy Duncan from the trailer park? What the hell? If I don't know him, I'm assuming they're not that great. I know he's not that great. I don't know. I feel like I've seen him get chinned a few times. Top contender. I don't know. I don't know. Mike Morales strikes. Mike Morales so good, dude. Oh my gosh. I know him. Jacoby Smith. There we go. Jacoby Smith. Jacoby Smith is actually really good. Jacoby Smith is actually pretty good. I wanna see. Stop. I want to see this dude's resume again. Because I don't quite remember his resume. He's still undefeated. He's about to lose to Seung Hun KO. He beat Nicholas the Dodo Bird Price and Preston Parsons. That's right. That's right. So I've seen Jacoby fight. I don't push too much. I do think he's pretty good, don't get me wrong. But I put a lot of stock in Seung Hun KO. I think he looks great. I'm losing confidence in that. I don't know. It's just the fucking MMA math don't work, man. Because I got Carlos Leal up here. I don't know. I still think Wonder Boy beats on a lot of these guys. I'm sorry. I think Sean Brady, he's clearly not top contender. But he is top 10. I don't know. He's not going to be chinning him like that. He's not going to be chinning. He's not going to be going out there like Michael Morales. But at the same time, I don't need to look so bad. And he got TKO'd by Bilal. I don't know, that's a good-ass matchup. Just with the grappling, I think Brady would just out-wrestle him. So, oh, man. I don't know. And that's with me saying that I think Shavkat's going to come back worse. If it's a Shavkat that beat Gary, that Shavkat would beat Brady, I think. Who did? Man, why have I been cursed with a shit memory? It's not that shit. No, you're going down there, buddy. You're fucking 7-7 in your career, or 8-7 or whatever. Still can't remember his name, but I know he's 8-7. I know he ain't shit. Gunnar Nelson, he's actually still kind of decent. He's still decent. Man, why Jake Matthews sliding down? Jeez, I lost track of Jake. Jake ain't bad. Jake's pretty good. Man. Jake's pretty damn good. He's better than Salikov. I'd say. Obviously Salikov's worse than Medic. He lost to Medic. Fucking, I'll do this. Oh, what the hell just happened? No, Ponzi, get the fuck out of here, dude. Get out of here with your fucking nonsense. You can go below Pinelli Soriano, too. How about that? I think I could argue that Charles go on the mat. I think that I could put freaking this dude in the mat, that's for sure. I don't know his name. I'm sorry. But I've seen him fight. This dude, I recognize him. And I think he's like barely, like almost decent. I'm pretty sure he's almost decent. But I don't quite remember who he is or what his name is. He's obviously championship caliber. He was just a champ. Yeah, I'm putting him championship caliber, not Bilal. I don't care. Burns at this point. Man, I don't know with this guy. I don't know with this guy. I don't know what this guy. Wait, I got Kevin Holland, but what? But I don't know. I really don't know. I think Kevin Holland could beat Burns at this point. Maybe. Yeah. Yeah, I think Burns just washed the fuck up, dude. I don't think he's super washed. But I think that's a good placement. I think Gary is... Oh, what am I talking about? I think he beat Jack Della Maddalena. I think he's the best welterweight in the division outside of the champion, Makhachev. I think Jeff Neal is still a contender, even though I also think that because he got KO'd by freaking Carlos Prates. Carlos Prates is great, fantastic. I don't think that freaking Neal would be I don't think... I think Neil's getting hate, honestly. And I think Neil what the fuck? Jeff Neal is about to fight Randy Brown. Right? And man, that's so weird. Because I would probably pick... I don't know, I have to do this because I'm picking Randy Brown. And I think I gotta do this, too. I think Bomb Theme gets hate. And I think Wonder Boy is actually rank caliber, now that I think about it. Still, yeah. I think I go that. I don't put stock in Mike Mallet for shit worth the shit, man. Brian Battle, I mean, he just straight up robbed Randy Brown, and I don't even think he's freaking rank caliber. And I think he beat Renat, maybe. He lose to freaking Leal. I don't like having Leal at the top of my pretty good decent though. This looks super weird, man. Leon Edwards at this point, man, I don't even know. We'll put him in contender still. You know, I think maybe he could beat a Bomb Fin, but I mean, he just looks shit in the Brady fight. I mean, but he took a round off of Protez. You know, I think he'd be smart enough to grapple with MVP. And maybe, I don't know if I trust him against a Buckley. That'd be a good matchup. But I'll put him there for now. I pick Buckley. So I'll go off that. What's this dude's name? It's not Ismail Nurdiev. It's fucking Islam Dulatov or something like that. Islam Dulatov? Isn't that what his name is? This feller, from what I saw, looks, dude, crazy finish. But it's only one finish in the UFC. Only one fight. But I'd still pick him to beat these guys, and these guys, and these guys, and this guy. I'd still pick him to beat all those guys. You know, until you get to, like, the Uros Medic's. Even though I still think I might pick him more than... Yeah, I'll go like that. I'll put him above Jacoby Smith. I think... Nah. Jonathan Mikulev. I think Jonathan Mikulev is great. I really have high hopes for Jonathan Mikulev. You know, I think his win over Oban Elliott is really good. I think... yeah, I'll do that. I think his win over Oban Elliott looks really good, and I think I pick him to beat Mike Mallet, and I pick Jonathan Mikulev to beat these guys as well. I put a lot of stock in Jonathan Mikulev. You know, when I say I put a lot of stock into somebody, it's more like, like where I think, like in comparison to like where they at and what other people think of them. That's kind of what I view it as. What in the rectangular Drew Dober? Straight to the mat. I don't know who the fuck you are. Preston Parsons. I'm not. What the hell? I don't know. Sam Patterson. Dude, there's too many fighters in the UFC. You have to keep track of so many names. It's annoying. But, yeah, Preston Parsons is really good. Jeez. Sam Patterson. Oh, my gosh. Sam Patterson is really good. Yeah, I don't even want to put Mallet rank caliber. You know, I'm honestly that confident that fucking Holland beat him, too. And I think, dude, the more I think about Jonathan Mikulev, the more I think, man, it's less like, I put a lot of stock in Jonathan Mikulev. I mean, I do, but it's also like, you know, if I look at this realistically, I mean, yeah, he beats Burns. Yeah. Yeah, I think so. I think Sam Patterson's getting slept on in the MVP matchup, and he could be here, you know. But at the moment, I think this is a good spot for him. That right here. I know this. Adam Fuggett. I view him as a Charles Radke. You know, they're clinging on to decent. I don't remember this guy. Well, I recognize him. I don't really remember him. Austin Vanderford. Nah, he ain't shit. Is that Daniel Frunze? I don't know. I keep saying Daniel Frunze. Oh, who's that? I know he's mad, though. Andreas Gustafsson. He beat Chaos Williams, but he's not that great. He got killed by Renat Fakardinov. He's on the level like a chitty. Ninja Kwani, I think. I think I'd pick him to beat Temba. And that's Sung Hyun KO, right? And I'm picking him to beat Jacoby Smith, and I think I'm putting him at the top really good right now. And of course, the champ is at the top of championship caliber. And this is how I'd rank the welterweight division based off the fighters that I've been given. This is how I'd rank them. Sorry that I can't remember everyone's names. I remember most of these guys' names. A lot of these guys, I've seen all these guys fight. I know I have. They're all recognizable faces, but, there's a lot of names to keep up with. That's my rankings.